Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Osho's Vijnana meditation. We have come here to the meditation number 102. Imagine. So the entire meditation based on imagination. Imagine spirit simultaneously. Spirit is what the life you have, the being you have. Imagine spirit simultaneously within inside you and around you. The entire universe spiritualizes. So entire universe, it is all a part of spiritualization. So you belong to this entire spiritualization. So imagine spirit simultaneously within and around you. So imagination is the main of this meditation. This meditation, Shiva says to Parvati, so imagine spirit simultaneously within and around you until the entire universe spiritualizes. First, you should understand what imagination is. Immediately, when we say imagination, what you think? You say it is useless. It is not a real thing. But imagination is a reality. Imagination is a creative process. Imagination is a creativity. With imagination, either you can create or you destroy yourself. So imagination has two ways. You can be creative or you can destroy your life also. So you have the capacity of imagination. It is inborn inside you. So you have the potentiality of imagination. So here, what is imagination, sir? Imagination is something, it is an attitude. Through that imagination, you can develop an attitude. Imagination, is it a real? Yes, it is a reality. Imagination is a reality. See, in the olden days, in Tibet, lamas are there. I hope you know lamas. These lamas, they go in for heat yogas. The climate will be very chill, -2 degree, -3 degree. There the lama stands in the night without any dress. He stands. It will be freezing cold. Everybody will be scared because it is -2 degree. But still he stands there and he imagines, what he imagines, the entire body is burning with fire. So he will be perspiring, sweating. So in that cold, even the blood will freeze. That type of climate, that lama stands and he imagines his entire body is full of heat, burning with heat. Then what happens? He will start perspiring even in that cold. So that is the power of imagination. When you imagine, you become like that. So one small exercise. Before going in for imagination, first you should feel the imagination. So this is a method where Buddhist monk, they never do exercises. They don't do exercise. They just sit down, close their eyes and they do exercise for 1 hour, physical exercise. This is very useful for you also. Early morning in a Chennai like place, walking in the street, you don't find any lonely street, traffic is there, anytime you may get hit by a bus or a car, and it is painful also walking 1 hour. So what you do is sit in a place. These Buddhist monks used to do walking and exercise, jogging, all these through sitting and meditating or imaginating. So you should feel the imagination, and once you feel the imagination and you get the reality, then you can go for imagination. So then you can understand it is a real thing. First you find out your pulse rate, check your pulse rate before doing this imagination. You will be able to find out your pulse rate. Then close your eyes, then imagine as if you are walking, slowly running, gasping, sweating. As you keep meditating for 5 to 10 minutes as if you are walking, jogging, running, your heart beats faster and faster. Slowly what happens? As you meditate deeply, as if you are running and jogging, slowly your pulse rate increases, your heartbeat increases, you start sweating because you are imagining that you are running, but you are not running. Then after that, if you check your pulse rate, you will find it is running faster. So that imagination has a power to make you to go in for reality. So in America, what happened? Hypnotism, it is also an imagination. So in a hostel, 4 boys, what did they do? They tried to hypnotize a boy, and they were ordering the boy, sit down. And in hypnotized state, he sat down. They told him to get up, he got up. They told him to sleep, he slept. Suddenly they told him, now you are going to die. And in imagination, he slept and he died. That is the power of imagination. So imagination can be creative. You can make your life so wonderful. Or through imagination, you can destroy your life, you can kill your life. So imagination can go in for 2 ways. Either it can be a positive imagination, or it can be a negative imagination. So what you have to do is, go to a lonely place, sit there and imagine. Go to a lonely place. Nature is a wonderful hill station, because nature is very imaginative. When you go to a hill station, lonely place when nobody is there, or you go to a room, separate room, close the door and you imagine. When in a seated room, when you are in a lonely place, what happens? Usually when you are alone, you think there is a ghost coming, that and this. No, it is because when you are alone, your imaginative, your mind starts working in imagination. That is the reason. So whatever you feel that is coming. So you think a ghost is coming, a ghost will come. See, most of the persons who are telling a ghost has come, they must be alone. Only when you are alone, you can imagine. Imagination comes as if ghost is coming, devil is coming, a snake is coming, all type of things comes. So when you are alone, when you are relaxed, when the mind is relaxed, then it goes in for imagination. So if you go to a natural place, when you are alone in the natural place, even the nature will help you for imagining. That is the reason why people go to the hill stations. They become very creative, artists, musicians, actors, directors, music composers. They go in for a secluded place, like a beach, like in a hill station, and through the imagination they are able to write poems, songs, lyrics, music. So when you are alone, your imagination starts functioning. So, or you can do an experiment. See, already it is experiment has been done. When you are put in a room, when the room is soundproof, no sound can be heard, no light is there, light deprivation, complete dark, no sound. And when you sit there and do this imagination technique, what happens? You can, there is nobody to talk. The mind can reason, mind can relate only when somebody is there. When somebody is there, the mind starts functioning. When nobody is there, what happens? You sit in a lonely place, then you talk within yourself. So your personality is split. So you talk within yourself, you relate within yourself, and the mind goes in for imagination, and you see wonderful lot of things. You smell different perfume smell in a room. You see lot of lights are coming. It's all through the imagination. When you are alone, when the mind relaxes, what happens? When the mind relaxes, the mind goes in for imagination. So as you go in for imagination after 36 hours in a separate room, when you come and look at the world, the reality and unreality, you won't be able to find the difference. The reality and unreality, you won't be able to find the difference. So Shiva says, imagine spirit simultaneously within and around you until the entire universe spiritualizes. So what this sutra says is, sit there, close your eyes and imagine in a lonely place. As you imagine, what happens? You can find the inner body inside you, a sort of a spirituality. You can find a being there, and slowly you can find the body disappearing and you are a being, and outside world and inside world both are same. As you close your eyes, you can find your body inside you, that is the being, and outside both are same. When you open your eyes, you can find all these things are not material or not substances. Some sort of a moving is there. That's what in physics also it is said. All the matters, all are, the bench, desk, computers, everything. It is all in a process of movements, electrons and protons, protons all moving. It is all movement. Everything is in a movement. So when you open your eyes, you can find ocean of energy around you. Inside you, there is ocean of energy. Everything is moving. In meditative state, when you open your eyes, you can find the entire room and you, everything is in a movement. Everything is an energy. Slowly you develop yourself and go outside the room and you find the entire universe is full of energy. Full of energy. That's what Buddha says. Matter is not a matter. It is not a substance. It is just a movement. Everything is in a moving. Everything is moving. Everything has an energy. Everything has a power. So, when you go in for imagination, this imagination will make your mind, what mind? It will make your mind, the pattern mind, to unpatterned. So, two people, saints and mad people, they will be able to understand this process. And you consciously, when you concentrate and see that everything is energy oriented, all the things over here, it is energy and it is moving and it is a part of an ocean of energy, then you become unzane. Then the reality happens through imagination. What happens? You find the whole world. It is not the matters which you see here. It is the energy which you see here. He is an energy. She is an energy. This bench is an energy. Everything is in a movement. So Buddha says energy is all the matters are movement. In Greek, what they say, everything is substance, matter. But Buddha says everything is a movement. So each culture, each tradition has its own way of looking at the world. Primitive people, they have different outlook about life. And the people, modern people, they have a different outlook on life. So in Thailand and Burma, they don't say everything is the matter is, everything is in movement, everything is growing. They don't say the river is there, river is going, river is moving. Tree is there, no, tree is becoming. Flower is there, no, flower is becoming. So everything is in a process of going on. So through imagination, already which your mind has made, a patterned mind is unpatterned. The unreality becomes a reality through imagination. Through imagination you can find out all the trees are energy, river is an energy, mountain is an energy, all the rocks are energy, everything is in change, everything is there is a movement, everything is in a process. A tree is there, a sun is there. Through sun's light, tree is growing. So everything is connected between each other. Air we live, the energy is taken by air, we leave the carbon dioxide, a tree takes the carbon dioxide, gives oxygen, we take oxygen, sun's rays are there, it falls on the land, in the plants, plants take that and gives the energy back. When you open the eyes with imagination, you can find the entire cosmos is related to each other. So everything is something like ocean of energy, movement of energy going on, and you are becoming a part of this whole universe. You are not alone. And this is not a matter, this is not a matter, you are not an individual, you are a part of this energy. That through imagination, as you go on, you will be able to find out the reality. The Tantra says, see, it is already said in Christianity what they say. God created this earth for 6 days, and 7th day he took rest. After that, creation has stopped. But in Shiva Sutra, in Tantra, in meditation, here says God is always in a process of creativity. The creation keeps on going. The creation doesn't end. The creation is a process. Creation is not an end. It is a continuous process going on. That's what Tantra says. In Christianity, they say God created the planet for 6 days. Sunday he took holiday, and that Sunday is the Sunday. Even now we take rest. After that he has not created. But in meditation, in Tantra and Sutra and meditation, it says that, so what is God? The God is not the person who is sitting on a throne over there. He is sitting there and he looks after or manages the entire planet. No. God is the energy, the movement of energy. It is inside you, it is outside you, it is everywhere, it is in entire cosmos. Once you understand that the energy is there within you, the movement is there, then you are the God. The movement is the God. The energy is the God. This entire universe is spiritualized. You become spiritualized. The entire world, universe becomes spiritualized. So once you understand this concept, then you understand God is the creative force. God is the creativity. God is the movement. And God is the energy. And God is residing here and outside and everywhere. So the entire universe is the cosmic energy. That energy, it is like ocean of waves going here and there. So with this, you understand the power of imagination. Through imagination, you can create your life. Through imagination, you can understand the reality of life. Through imagination, you can use the imagination for two purposes. One is for creative and for distraction. Creative and distraction. So there is no particular person as a God. It is the entire cosmic energy is the God. So let us close our eyes and for 2 minutes develop the power of imagination. Close your eyes and be alone. Go inside you. As you keep on going inside you, you find yourself with full of energy. When nobody is there, then when you open your eyes, you find everything is energized. In physics, as you have seen, all energy, electrons and protons, so all the persons opposite, everything are energized. Everywhere there is a movement. Nothing is fixed. Everything is moving, moving, moving. So you understand the energy which is inside you, it is also outside you, it is also in the entire universe. So the entire universe is something like a cosmo energy. So entire universe is spiritualized and you become one. And as you open your eyes, so far your patterned eyes, your patterned mind looks everything as individual. Now when you open your eyes, you find all the connections are there. The connection between the sun and a tree, the connection between all the animals and moon, connection between the ocean and